Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and today I've got another equipment review for you guys, and today I'm going to be reviewing my turf, and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to save a little bit of money for those of you interested in getting turf for yourselves. In terms of the turf that I got, I ended up getting some used turf from a field, and the features, it originally came in a 6 foot by 80 foot length, and I ended up trimming it to 60 feet, and I'm so happy that I got this because I always wanted turf in my own facility, in my old facility, but I never had a long enough runway to get it, and now I was finally able to get it. And what I did with this one, my lease is only 3 years, so what I wanted to do, I didn't want to glue it down to the floor in case I decided to move to a new place in 3 years. So what I did was I fastened it down with some transition strips. And then in terms of the uses, most of the people that are going to use it, it's going to be to mimic grass. So if you are using it for sports related purposes, you could use it for things like indoor soccer, football, things like that. And if you're going to be using it for fitness related activities, you could use it for things like sled pushing and sprints. Now we're going to get into the pros and cons, but first real quick, like the video and comment down in the comment section, as it would really help me out and help out with the algorithm. And if you're either new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the content. And now let's get into the pros and cons. The number one pro of the turf that I have is that it is going to be very, very cheap. Because I was able to find a hookup through one of my athletes and get some used turf from a field, I was able to get it for $1.75 per square foot. Whereas if I were to get it brand new, the cheapest that you're going to find, or at least the cheapest that I found, was $6.50 a square foot, and that doesn't include tax. So for this length right over here that I have, the original length before I chopped it, it was 480 square feet, which came out to $840. If I had gotten it brand new, that same length, it would have cost $31.20, and then with HST in Canada where I live, it would have came out to $3,525.60. So it's less than a quarter the cost. So if you are able to go to some type of either football field, soccer field, where they are going to be replacing the turf and installing new turf, I would highly recommend that you go to your local fields and see if you could find some used turf that way, as it will save you a ton of money. Another one of the pros is this is going to be absolutely great for doing things like speed and power training. If you're going to be using things like the sled, or if you want to do sprints, it's going to be absolutely terrific. Another pro is it's going to be absolutely terrific for agility training. And then one of the final pros, it is going to be very, very comfortable to walk on. For me personally, I do not like to wear shoes at all, so I'm always walking around just in my bare feet. So to walk on the turf with my bare feet, it's a lot more comfortable than walking on the ceramic that you can see right around over here. So it's going to be a lot more comfortable that way. It does come with a couple of cons. The number one con is that it may have some printed lines. If you want a solid green color, you may not be able to find it. You may need to deal with a little bit of paint that's going to be on it. And then the second con is if you're looking for a very, very specific measurement, it's going to be difficult to find the specific measurement that you're looking for. For me, I was looking by 6 by 60 feet. I was only able to get 6 by 80 feet. They did have an 8 foot by 60, but I couldn't find 6 by 60. So I did have to get more than I needed and trim it. But overall, it still saved me a ton of money, and I was able to install it perfectly fine. So overall, I absolutely love it. In terms of who could benefit from it, if you are a gym owner and you are looking to spice up your gym facility a little bit and just make it aesthetically more pleasing, definitely I would recommend you again install some turf. It would be a great addition to your facility. Or if you are the type of person who trains a lot of athletes, definitely the turf will come in handy. In terms of who won't benefit from it, if you have a very, very small training area to work with, then I don't know if the turf is going to be the best bet for your money. You might be better off just getting some rubber slabs, and I ended up reviewing some rubber slabs a few months ago. You can check it out right up over here. But overall, I absolutely love it. If I had to buy it again, I absolutely would, and it is one of the best investments that I've made throughout all of the different equipment pieces that I've purchased over the last 18 years. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask your questions down in the comment section so I can help you guys out. But that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button so I know to keep making these types of videos in the future. And if you're either new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, as I'm going to be uploading new videos every single day. That's it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you again tomorrow.